So a movie scene that's been playing on a continuous loop in my head is that scene from Indiana Jones where he reaches into the chest cavity and pulls out the heart and it's still beating, because that's like what it feels like every time I read the news or EO or see which new program no longer exists or any of those things. But man, State Department, you took the cake last week when you redefined what human rights were and what you're watching for. Yeah, I see you. I know that you are redefining it. Not for what you're watching from other countries, but so you're dictating what you plan on doing and what you are actively doing. So pay attention and listen up, okay? No longer call governments out for such things as denying freedom of movement and peaceful assembly. Yeah, you're not going to be able to protest much longer. They won't condemn retaining political prisoners without due process, because they aren't listening to the courts now or saying they can't do that. Or restrictions on fair and free elections. Forcibly returning a refugee or asylum seeker to a home country where they may face torture and persecution will no longer be highlighted. I.e., we don't actually care if they die when they go back to their home country, which, by the way, is not the definition for America. It's this definition for them. Nor will serious harassments of human rights organizations. Your 501c status is in jeopardy. Other things, involuntary coercive medical or psychological practices, arbitrary or unlawful interference with privacy, serious restrictions on internet freedom, extensive gender-based violence, violence or threats of violence, targeting people with disabilities. Okay. So let me explain to you what consent is, because I don't think you all know what it is. And I say that because several people in the administration have known histories and long histories of not knowing what that is, even maybe present histories of not understanding what that is. But somebody electing you in November doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want. No, consent is continual. And so they might have elected you for a reason at that time, but they're telling you no, now. They're saying no now, and they're saying it pretty loudly at your town halls, even though you're tasing them. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like, no. And they're telling you no. And so it would be nice if you began to listen to them. Because if you don't, they're only going to get louder. And some of us were already loud. You didn't know we could get louder. Oh, but we can. And oh, but we will. Because when we say no, our no means no. And that definition isn't changing.